Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Nimesh Shah from CSC.
And Nimesh, one of the things you just talked about on the panel that I was really fascinated by was the whole concept of technology that's good enough if it's a fraction of the cost. Explain what you meant by that.
Yeah, well, so as new technologies emerge, there's a sense that folks are willing to accept different levels of quality in order to accelerate adoption. So for good enough, what we mean is it's good enough to meet the requirements of the enterprise, good enough for the individual to drive forward. However, when there's an expectation that a mission critical application needs to work, it must work. So we're really talking about new adoption.
And is this also, when you talk about new adoption, is this talking about also the consumerization of IT that, hey, I alone can get access to this technology. I don't need, what you rolled out for the company?
Yeah, so I think there's another concept too. So there's consumerization. I think we're really moving past consumerization now to democratization of IT. So what we're really talking about now is employees are starting to feel empowered by the technologies that they have, and they expect the enterprise to really start to adopt those and bring those and allow them to, feel flexible and meet the requirements they have in order to do their jobs better.
Are you seeing that IT, though, is accepting this? I mean, before it was like, well, whether you accept it or not doesn't matter because it's happening. Are they sort of coming to the table now that it's, quote, more democratized?
Yeah, I think they are coming to the table more, and they have to. They're looking to really drive productivity from their employees, and employees are really showing them how they're going to be able to deliver on that, and that is by bringing their own devices or bringing their own technologies to the enterprise. And so IT is really having to figure out how they start to adopt that, how they support that, and drive that flexibility to ensure they can get the most out of their people.
Well, let me ask as a closing question. Is there advice you can give? Because I know that's always been sort of a battle between the two. For organizations where IT maybe is not agreeable to that in the past, what advice would you give to make that a more happy, democratized discussion?
Yeah, so I think one of the things that IT really needs to focus on is bringing in their business partners into the conversation, and they're going to hear firsthand what is required in order to be successful. So the idea that IT knows exactly what's required is starting to fade away, and the idea that the business leaders know what they need in order for their business units or their employees to be successful, that's part of the conversation that needs to occur. So it really needs to be a more open dialogue with the employees and with the business leaders in terms of what they need in order to meet their objectives.
Excellent. Hey, thank you so much for your time.
Sure thing. Appreciate it. Thank you.